Tutor Traffic presents the 4 almost unfair advantages of a tutor having a page 1 Google video. In this brief eye-opening video, you're going to learn about the rapidly growing trend that clients are using to select tutors. As you know, the tutoring industry is healthy and growing, but there continues to be a lot of competitive challenges, especially for the brick-and-mortar tutoring businesses. In the old days, business was simple. You had a captive audience, and you were the only business of your type in the community. You were without any real competition. But that's all changed today. Chances are that in your town you have several tutoring companies competing along with you for the same business. Add to that the growing number of independent tutors finding work through the internet, and there are a lot of tutors competing for the same limited number of students. In our guide, the 4 proven marketing systems that will ensure 25% growth or more at your tutoring business in the next 12 months, we cover the 4 R's: reputation, reach, reselling, and referral. Reach is the second level of the success pyramid. By the way, this growth guide is available to all tutors. If you have not yet received your copy, you'll get contact information at the end of this video to show you how to grab your own copy. In the Reach section of the Success Guide, we explain why it's very important that each and every day more people know about you and your company. If not, then your funnel of students and your business will dry up. The problem is, how can you ensure that people can find you when they're looking for a tutor? How can you automate this important step to keep a flow of hot, interested leads contacting you to find out about your tutor service? Well, here's how it goes. Isabella comes home with a bad report card where she's flunking science. The last thing mom and dad want is for their baby to fail or have to stay back, so they decide to find a tutor. Well, how do you select a tutor? Well, maybe you think you'd ask other parents, but at the risk of embarrassing their son or daughter, that may not be the best option. Instead, most people now go to Google to search for the information they need. Let's give that a try. For most places, you'd search on your local town or city and the service you're looking for. For example, Boston Science Tutor. If somebody searches for that, what do they find? Well, it would be a page like this. Does anything here grab your eye? Or maybe Philadelphia Science Tutor. Again, we see a page like this. Nothing really grabs your attention. And one last time, Sacramento Science Tutor. Again, just the page results. Now, it is of utmost importance that you have a presence on page 1 of Google, or nobody's going to find you. You need to be on page 1. But even then, if you don't stand out from the other 9 people on that page or more, you're losing a lot of traffic. Let's say that Isabella's family lives in one of the safest, most affluent, and healthiest cities in Texas, Sugar Land, Texas. You see, it's southwest of Houston. So wouldn't it make sense that they would go to Google and search on Sugar Land Science Tutor? What would they find? Notice anything different? Did your eye automatically pick out the thumbnail? Did your brain automatically want to figure out what is that a picture of? Does your finger want to click on the link to find out more? Well, if you're like most people, that's usually the response that we get. You see, when your brain sees an image, it's as if it doesn't even notice the surrounding text. It just fades into the background. So that's the almost unfair advantage number 1. You can steal the attention away from your competition. Having a video listing while everybody else has just text makes them fade into the background and brings the attention to you. So now they're going to click on your listing and they'll go to a page that looks like this. It's a YouTube video page. Now they're on the page. Now if people have a choice of reading or watching a video, for most people watching a video always wins. The brain enjoys video more than it enjoys reading. That's just the way that is. So that is Advantage number 2. On this page is only you. The other competitors are not on that page. When you go to watch a YouTube video, do you ever notice how many views it has? You sure you do. Well, why is that? Because we often measure if we've made a good choice based on what's called social proof. We like to do what others have already done. It assures us that what we're doing is the correct choice. So when we go to a video and we see that it has so many views, we feel an urge to watch it ourselves. What have I missed? Other people have seen this. I've missed out. What is this? That's something you don't get from a typical web page. Now, would it be realistic for this video to have 5 million views? No, not for a local tutoring company. But when we see it has 576 views and 102 likes, it makes you think, this is a popular tutoring company. I feel safe selecting them since I'm not the first to check them out. So that is our almost unfair advantage number 3. Social proof encourages people to take action. Let's discuss the psychology behind the video itself. The primary purpose of the video is to get the person to pick up the phone and call you. I'm going to repeat that. The primary purpose of the video is to get the person to pick up the phone and call you. Because you know if you can get them to pick up the phone and call you and reach you on the phone, you have a very high chance of answering the questions, selling them on your company and your tutoring services, and of course, making the sale. Of course, your mama always told you that first opinions count. The secondary, more subliminal purpose of the video is to give the viewer a cheerful, upbeat, yet professional first opinion of your company. In other words, we want them right off the bat to feel comfortable enough to pick up the phone to get more information. You'll notice that the video is only 30 seconds long. You may wonder, well, why not give them lots of content? Well, it goes back to our first priority. You don't want to train them. You don't want to show them all your services. You don't want to give them all the answers to their questions. Remember, we want them to pick up the phone and call you. Then you will answer all the questions they have and make the sale, sign them up. In fact, we want to leave things unanswered. We want their brains to be unbalanced. When your brain wants answers, it keeps bugging you until it figures it out. That's what we want for your viewer to feel. If they think, can they help my child? Do they meet one-on-one? How much time will it take? How long do I have to sign up for? When we leave these unsettled questions bouncing around their brain, what are they going to do? That's right, they're going to pick up the phone so they can get the answers directly from you. Also, again, the video is only 30 seconds long. People have short attention spans. The longer the video, the more likely they'll lose attention. Click on a different video, and now you lost them. At the end of the video, we have a strong call to action. We tell them to call now, and we motivate them by giving a free session. People love free stuff. Again, the video gets them to pick up the phone and call you so you can get a new client. That's the almost unfair advantage number 4. We have a strong call to action. There's no doubt what they should do next. Should they watch another video? Nope. Should they visit a website? Nope. They should pick up the phone to get their free session and to get their questions answered. Since we use systems and automation to create and rank these videos, we can give these advantages to your tutoring company at a minimal investment. How much is a new student worth to you? $150? $500? $1,000? Or even more? If you had to choose between a cup of coffee and a new client, which would you choose? Well, if you love coffee like I do, it might be a tough choice to make. Well, fortunately, you don't have to choose. But for about the cost of a cup of coffee each day, you can start having your own video promoting your tutoring services in your area 24/7 every day of the year. That's the good news. But there's some other news that can be either good or bad. It depends on you. We will only help one tutor for each town. So, When we get you on page 1 of Google and you start taking business away from your competition, and they figure out that they're getting their butt kicked because of your tutor traffic video, well, you know they're going to call us. We're going to tell them sorry, but only one tutor per town. First come, first serve. So if you're the first, well, then that's good news. But if your competitor takes action first, well, I think you can figure that out. Getting you ranked with video is just one of the many services we can supply to help you grow your business. So, are you ready to get started? Do you have some questions? Here's what you need to do. Either pick up the phone and call us at 508-444-0597 during Eastern Standard Time, or we can do a Skype chat at Tutor Traffic, or you can reach us on the web at tutortraffic.com. We look forward to getting started with you and helping you to enjoy more business